Since 1975, TouchMath has provided school districts around the world with a unique, versatile, effective math program. The multi-sensory approach raises test scores and builds self-confidence for all learners, regardless of their ability level and learning style. TouchMath's extensive line of products ranges from manipulatives and teaching aids to programs for pre-K through upper elementary grades, special education, and intervention. For both teachers and students, the program is intuitive, easy, and fun. TouchMath gives students the opportunity to reach their academic potential, forever changing their understanding of mathematics. As pressure in education continues to mount, student test scores are emphasized more than ever before. This inevitably means more emphasis will be put on districts to provide their wide and varied student populations with materials that will help them find success. TouchMath delivers consistent and effective standardized practices that align with common core standards and are evidence-based, validated with proof, data, and test scores.
When they learn the cues for addition, for subtraction, when they can start getting into that skip counting and that pre-algebra, they learn those cues, they transfer them, and then they can take those skills back into their regular core classes. I've seen huge gains in the district that I have with a mass population. It has worked.
From an educator's perspective, the perfect curriculum is one that's easy to teach and easy to learn. TouchMath is a versatile and flexible program that connects with teachers. The foolproof instruction takes the stress out of teaching math, making all teachers instant math experts. With student needs and teacher goals constantly evolving, TouchMath evolves with them. New, revised, and updated TouchMath programs continue to ensure educators are equipped with the tools to exceed expectations.
As a teacher, it was empowering. I had students coming to me in first and second grade, coming out of very self-contained cluster schools, barely knowing how to spell their name, not knowing their colors and shapes, and by 3 years, we're multiplying and dividing.
It's just so multisensory. So you're going to hit all those levels without trying so hard. You're going to hit all the different areas, all the senses, without working so hard at trying to come up with a way to do it. You've got it all right there. You can use it.
TouchMath is colorful, vibrant, hands-on, and engaging. Students thrive in the active learning environment fostered by the program. Getting the right answers quickly spawns aha moments and a desire to keep learning.
We were doing subtraction and addition with regrouping, and I noticed that they were just touching the numbers, and I hadn't put any of the touch points on the numbers, but they had memorized where the touch points were. They were just adding and subtracting on their own without even needing the touch points, like actually needing to see them. They had just memorized where they were. So that's when I knew that they got it.
In my own experience, I had a group of students who came to me from a center school. They came to me in the public setting. By the second year that I had these students, to watch them get it, to start smiling. These students who you would have believed were going to take the state test, were taking the state test and using those skills on a state test. And it was such an awesome feeling as a teacher to know I had helped do that for them, that they had learned this and they were doing what their peers were doing. So that really was an aha moment for me.
The scaffolded approach and programmatic progression lets students bridge the learning differences gap, while the multisensory approach makes it easy for students, regardless of their skill level. Math can be fun.
Using TouchMath has definitely made math easier for my students, because now that they have the TouchMath strategy under their belts, they're able to add and subtract fluently, and they're able to do, grade level math work with support. But because of TouchMath, they have that tool to be able to do work independently.
The kids tend to learn with it. Kids that with manipulatives, you'd work forever and ever, and they'd never be able to kind of fade the prompts. With TouchMath, I have kids that are performing almost as good as the kids in the regular education class. Kids from my cognitively impaired class. We've even had some of my kids teach the gen ed kids how to use it.
That connected meaning piece where they actually finally get that 4 means 4 things.
and that they can actually use that then in some sort of meaningful way. So it's at a much more intricate level than what typical students would use mathematics for.
With TouchMath, you hold the power to change your students' understanding of math forever.
Just pick it up and start using it, and you'll be amazed at what your kids can do.